Hola, my name is Alberto Saiz, and I participate in iPlace project, representing the municipality of Medina del Campo, Spain. Cities face urban challenges that need solid, integrated and sustainable solutions. These solutions can't be from spontaneous or improvised reactions. They should come from a technical and dialogue perspective. The city is a shared space where many citizens' perspectives, ideas, interests, powers and dynamics interact and live together. All of them generate an alive and unique ecosystem. Facing urban challenges, it is not a task that can be only responsibility of one actor. Municipalities, government, associations, companies, citizens, schools, all of them should recognize their role and their responsibility on these common challenges and work together for a common benefit. For this reason, it is too much to work on an integrated and participative approach, involving all the stakeholders that will support and contribute to the common goal. Working with stakeholders is fundamental, and for this reason, it is very important to identify who you need in your team to deal with any different urban issue. To define a stakeholder analysis or map will represent one of the first steps of our strategy. Remember that a stakeholder will have the enough strength, the enough power and interest to influence positive or negatively in your strategy. For this reason, it is very important to involve them from the beginning. From those stakeholders will born our civic working group. All of us will work on the same team. All of us will co-produce our strategy. Thanks to this, we will bring around to the table the different perspectives and stakes of the main topics that we are going to deal. Then, we need to work together in an economic analysis. We need to know very well our needs and challenges, their causes, consequences, as well as our strengths, our weaknesses, our opportunities, our threats. We need to know all of this in order to plan proper solutions to correct, adapt, maintain and explore the new actions that we will define in our action plan. Through the working groups, we will work on generate these participative ideas. We need to sit to talk. We need to start for talking to each other. We need to know their feedback. We need to know their feelings, their ideas, in order to work together in a common issue. We need to be open to receive new feedbacks and new ideas for our strategy. This ideas generation process will start from the beginning, from the analysis, but also it will continue during the plan definition, during the actions definition, and also it will continue during the implementation and during the monitoring of the strategy, being an open process that could be also updated in each part of it. To do this, there exist a lot of participative tools, from the most basic one, that is sitting in a table and talk to each other, to the most technological one that we have also discovered during the pandemic times. Tools like Miro, Zoom, Google Meet, they will support us in order to know the opinions and ideas of our stakeholders. We can also do surveys, questionnaires to our stakeholders in order to know their opinion. Of course, there are more technical ones. We can, for example, talk about the World Cafe, Problem Tree, etc., etc. Pay attention that a strategy is an alive document that comes from a continuous process where you can define and test actions before including them in the action plan. During all this process, we should be open to receive feedback from all the stakeholders. Those stakeholders should come with us and work with us in the management, monitoring and measuring the implementation of our strategy. The strategy should be updated also according to its following and monitoring. We need to include also managing structures, people who will be responsible of the plan, people who will be responsible of the strategy and will be taking care of it and taking care of its implementation. It is very important to guarantee the sustainability of the strategy. Of course, this is a shared responsibility where all the stakeholders also should take part in the implementation. Then the indicators will show us its results according to quantitative and qualitative indicators. We will see the results and also if the strategy was properly implemented and how was the impact. Then we also need to define a risk analysis in order to prevent potential risks and also plan actions to reduce them. Now I'm going to share with you a Spanish example, the example of Medina del Campo, the city that I represent in iPlace project. Medina del Campo started in 2002 with a local Agenda 21 in order to define its strategy for a sustainable development. Then, in 2004, Medina del Campo improved this strategy thanks to a European project called Capacity, a project launched by the CREA, where Medina del Campo, together with other European cities, learned more about these participative dynamics and methodologies. Thanks to this, in 2007, Medina del Campo was the first Spanish city who defined a strategy according to the European methodology. After several years, between 2007 and 2016, Medina del Campo reached to implement 70% of the projects that were defined in the strategy. Also, having a 15% of projects that were already started. In 2016, Medina del Campo participated in a new European experience, thanks to the City Center Doctor project by Urbat. Thanks to City Center Doctor and other European projects, the working methodologies of Medina del Campo have improved, and nowadays we can see many improvements and good results in the city. Nowadays, Medina del Campo is still working on improving its methodology and its strategy thanks to iPlace project.